Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Today we're going to go through the demonstration on how to make this candlestick. Hopefully you can find something interesting to do with it. Alright, so here we go. First I'm going to open up my new part studio. We're going to take a look at, we're going to draw the base of the candlestick first. So create a sketch like normally. We're going to put that on the front view. View normal to it by tapping the N key. We're going to shut off those planes by tapping the P key. We're going to go ahead and draw our rotation axis first, and then we're going to go ahead and create the foot of the candlestick, or the base. So typically if you pick up a plate, particularly one of those metal or old-fashioned ceramic plates, there's a hollow section at the bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and draw another line here to represent the section at the top of the plate, the saucer, and then a ring on the outside. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and draw that foot we just talked about, right about here. And then we're going to use the spline tool to create the curvy, lippy, outside pretty parts. And I'm not going to be too concerned about what that looks like. There you go. And double click to finish that spline. I'm going to go ahead and take the trim tool and cut the bottom out of this rectangle. So now I have this plate. This is the edge for the plate, and we're going to revolve that. So whatever shape you create here, not super big deal. Just draw a plate. We're going to go ahead and finish that. We'll call that the base. Hit the finish sketch, and now we're going to go ahead and revolve that. So hit the revolve tool, identify the area that we're going to revolve, identify the revolve axis, right there, and let's call that base. And there you have it. So there is my plate. That looks kind of pretty. Let's rename that base and give it an appearance to look like a nice gold base. There we go. Alright, so there's the base. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the rest of the sketch here. We're going to be using something called the section view. So I'm going to right click on the front view. I'm going to choose show section view. This is going to make things a lot easier. I just cut the plate in half for the temporary. This makes things a lot easier. So let's go ahead and add a handle to that. Put a sketch on that front plane. And we'll just take the spline tool and add a handle. Do whatever you want for a handle here. Remember with splines, double click to finish the spline, unless you touch it back to itself. Double click, and then that's not an extrudable feature until we close. So I'm going to take the line tool and close that up, and there you go. Now we've got the section closed in, so we're just going to call it handle and hit that finish button, and there you go. So let's go ahead and extrude that. Click the area to extrude. We'll look at from the top so we can see what it's going to look like. And drag that the other way just a little bit. Okay, that works. I'm going to go make that symmetric. Alright, awesome. Make it a little bit thicker. And call out the handle. There you go. Take a look at that. There's the 3D view. And we can right click on the front view to turn that section view back on, off. There's our handle. And let's go ahead and round that over. The fillet tool is what we'll use to do that. So we'll grab the 4 edges of the handle. And we're going to put a fillet round on it. And that was 0.06. Let's go ahead and edit that and move a little bit bigger with that. 0.08. Go too big, doesn't look right. Go too small, doesn't look right. Just keep playing with it until you get it the way it looks right to you. There you go. There you go. And there we have it. And there's our saucer with a handle. You can play with it any way you want. Make it work. All right. And that is how you make the candle base. Let's go ahead and make the candle. So we'll go back to our front plane, create a new sketch on the front plane, just like we did before. Be normal to it. Let's go ahead and turn that. Let's go ahead, cancel that. Let's go ahead and make that a section view again. And we're going to go ahead, so now we've done that, and create that sketch on the front plane, so we're going to. Draw the base of the candle. Have a little bit of taper to it. And let's go ahead and draw a circle and make it dished out. And then trim that. There you have it. So that's the candle stick. And that's just a revolve to finish that out. So identify the area that we revolved, revolve axis, call it candlestick, and finish that out. And the last thing we need to do here is just rename that. Last thing we're going to do is add the flame. So we'll put a sketch on the front view again. We draw a straight line up for the flame, and then we're going to use our spline tool. Clicking on the bottom here, put it there and here. Double click to finish that sketch. And we'll call that the flame. And we'll revolve that. The area, revolve axis. And we'll call that flame. And that's all she wrote. And there, ladies and gentlemen, turn off the section view. Here's our candle with our colors. Let's go ahead and update those colors. Get a nice orange look. There you go. There's your candlestick. So go ahead, try it on your own, see if you can create something cool. Have fun, and as always, keep being awesome.